Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, Heaven's Beauty. I am back with another makeup tutorial, and if you guys want to see this look, please continue watching. Also, if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you, and for all of my returning people, I thank God for you too. I really do. So if you haven't already, please like this video, comment, and subscribe for the future videos that I will be doing. So let's get into this look, people. So you want to start off with cleansing your face. So I usually take wipes or a makeup remover and just try to get rid of all the excess oil that may be on my skin before applying my makeup. Okay, so I'm taking the F Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm just gonna pat that in. What this does, it usually just, kind of fill in if you have those large pores or very uneven skin. It kind of smooths it out a little bit more for you. So after applying this to my face, y'all, I usually just kind of let it dry a little bit, just kind of let it set in place before I start putting all this makeup on top of it. So yeah, I need to arch my eyebrows just a little bit. They need to be tamed. Okay, so I'm just taking my local beauty supply black eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. Usually what I do is I line it first, make it darker toward the outer ends and then lighter toward the inner, right there where I'm brushing at, because I wanted to have that ombre, look. I take my HD Pro concealer, and I line my eyebrows, and I usually put a little under my eyes, and I kind of let that dry while I blend out the ones around my eyes. Alright, so again, I am just taking that concealer and I am blending it out around my eyebrows. I am going to blend it out pretty well because I want my eyebrows to really stand out. Alright, so I'm just taking that concealer that I lined my eyebrows with, and I'm just brushing it down onto my eyelid. I'm going to use this as the foundation for my my eyeshadows. So instead of just using a primer, I use my concealer at times. Works just as well. Okay, moving on to the shadows. So I'm using my NK Cosmetics shadow palette. I'm going to use this blue. It's like a navy blue and an electric blue. And I'm going to start with those two colors here. Start off the outer corners and blend in. But you will see exactly how I blend my shadows. And instead of just brushing, ladies, most of the times I pat. You want to pat it in, and the color tends to stick a little bit better than brushing it on. So yeah, so I'm starting off with this light electric blue and just patting it from the outer corners of my eye to the inner lid, and I'm going to do the same with the other side. Also going to go into that dark blue that I showed you just a moment ago, and then I'm going to add that to deepen the look, but I'll walk you through it as I go through. Okay, so next I'm going to use that darker navy blue, and I'm going to start patting it right into the corners, the outer corners, and fade it out a little bit toward the inner area. Outside of that, I am taking this teal turquoise color, and I'm going to put that in the center on my lid. Just like that, ladies. And you want to pat it in. Like I said, I don't do too much of the rubbing, brushing the brush across my lid. I pat, and that tends to help the color stick, and the pigment sticks out a little bit more or stands out a little bit more than when you rub it. So now I'm going into my 9 Nude palette, and I am going to use one of the more natural orangey browns that's in there. It's like a rustic color. I'm just gonna pat that right in my tear duct area, fade it out a little bit. I think that's pretty cute. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna just add a little bit more of that and proceed. So now I'm just taking a local beauty supply glitter primer and putting that right over that lighter blue area and kind of like the corners of my eye. I am going to apply a little glitter on this look, you guys. glitter. And you guys, I got this glitter off of Amazon for like, I think it was less than $10. And it came with a pack of like 12, I think. So 12 different varieties of glitter. So this particular one, it's like a black and it has shades of blue and green. So I'm just gonna pat it on that outer area of my eye and kind of bring it into the middle, but I'm not doing my whole lid. So just want a little pop of the glitter, not the entire lid. Okay, so I'm taking my black eyeliner and I'm just gonna line my eyes. Okay, so now I'm just taking my NYX concealers. This is the cocoa shade. So I'm just gonna line around my nose, my jawline, my forehead. And I usually like to do like my little chin area. And I'm gonna blend all that stuff in. I'm gonna add my foundation to it. And I'm gonna blend this all out here in just one moment. After blending this foundation to my liking, I am now going to use my F setting powder and just matte this look a little bit. Matte it. Pat. I'm not rubbing, you guys, I'm patting it in. So right now, I know you can't see it, but I am putting my lash glue on my lashes so that it's tacky by the time that I'm ready to apply them. so now I'm taking my loose setting powder and I'm going to apply it right under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, my chin, and my nose bridge. I'm just gonna let that setting powder just sit there, bake, as they say. Let it bake while I apply my lashes. And again, ladies, this is white glue and it actually dries clear. So you don't have to worry about that white showing throughout the day or anything like that. Once it dries, it's going to be pretty much see-through. So that white will go away. All right, and now it's time to brush this powder or setting powder off. Just gonna dust, 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 and dust. Alright, so now I'm taking my hot pink eyeliner and I'm just gonna line my bottom lash line. Get it on there really well. I really just wanted to add a splash of color somewhere. And that seemed to be the perfect place. Alright, I'm taking my Maybelline Mascara and I'm just trying to get my lashes to stick out a little bit. So I'm just taking this NYX setting spray. I'm going to spray that on. Alright, so I'm not really satisfied with my contouring look, so I'm going back in with this chocolate concealer and I'm going to blend it in. Give myself that, more chiseled, warm look. in with that setting spray one more time. Seal it all in. And then I'm adding my bronzer to my cheekbones and also my nose bridge. So for my lips, I'm choosing this pink. It's more of a glossy pink. I'm using a matte pink on the inner area of my lip and then a gloss pink over it. And that pretty much completes my look. I am pretty much satisfied with the outcome. It's very, very nice. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.